Apparently, Miss Piggy is at it again, y'all.
Before we get to this video, make sure you hit like, share my videos, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Also, make sure that your notifications are on and they're set to all. Now, let's get into this. But first, quick commercial break. 2022 has shown us what might be coming. So if you're fed up with everything being so expensive and the threat of inflation hanging over us, it's time to take action. A precious metal IRA uses tax advantage gold and silver to keep inflation at bay and give you protection from financial nightmares. And you'll get a stunning free 3-ounce silver American Virtue coin when you open a qualified IRA account this month. You know what I always say, you can't go wrong with Noble Gold. Call 877-646-5347 to find out more, or visit noblegoldinvestments.com. And remember, there's always a risk of loss, and past performance is not indicative of future results. What's going on, America? Kevin from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make sense out of nonsense. Yeah, and Anna Navarro, you know the one. You know what? He's a man baby. President Trump is a man baby. She's at it again, y'all. She's finding problems. Now, what I don't understand is, as a conservative, you would think that she wouldn't be focused on identity politics, because that's one of the things that most conservatives hate, is the fact that Democrats use these dirty tactics like, identity politics, going through your past, trying to link you to all kind of segregation, racism, and stuff like that, without acknowledging their own part. Their party played in all of this racism and stuff like that contributed to America being so damnable. So apparently she done found up some racism on Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, which happens to be a conservative. So Michael Knowles just pointed it out. Let's see what she's talking about here in regards to this newfound racism.
Anna Navarro on The View is attacking the Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones.
Okay.
She wants answers, okay? She's going after the real stories, not about the Twitter corruption, not about the Biden administration corruption, she's going after the real stories. When Jerry Jones was 14, he's 80 years old now, by the way.
14?
When Jerry Jones was 14, he was photographed near a rally about segregation.
What?
LeBron James gave an interview, or maybe it was Wednesday, with that I thought was so incredibly poignant, where he brought up the picture from 1957 of Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, standing in Arkansas as a mob of white boys were blocking black students from going into a high school. And LeBron made the point that he gets all these questions about Kyrie Irving, about everybody else, about all these things. And he said, you guys haven't asked me about Kyrie Irving, about Jerry Jones, and why the disparate attention. And I do think it's important. And I hope that Jerry Jones, who has so many black players, who has such a platform, who has all this money, who's got all this access, I hope Jerry Jones really does take the opportunity to own this, to talk about it, to explain it, and to talk about the change that has happened in 65 years and his role.
Well, he claims he was just a casual observer at that event. And yeah, he was 14. He was a casual observer.
And how old is he now?
There were 14-year-olds in the KKK as well, right?
The best part of it is Sunny, who acknowledges, she has to admit here, look, maybe he was just there. There was a crowd of people watching something. Maybe he was a casual observer. And also he was 14. He was a child. He was in 8th grade or 9th grade. But there are 14-year-olds in the KKK.
Yeah.
Are there? Maybe. The conservatives must be the most virtuous people. The American conservatives in the year 2022 must be some of the most virtuous people ever to walk the earth.
Got to be.
If this is the best the Democrats can do.
Yeah.
If the best that the Democrats can do to come up with a scandal about American conservatives is that 66 years ago, the Dallas Cowboys owner, when he was in 9th grade, was in a crowd of people watching an event about desegregation.
Yeah.
If that's the best they've got, they don't have anything that they can point to, that they can complain about. Anytime in the intervening 66 years, man, we must be doing something right. Because I can point to Democrat corruption right now, that's going on right now in a really, really egregious way that is causing all sorts of problems. It is causing deaths in some cases when we're talking about the COVID lockdown regime. All sorts of other problems. And the best they've got, and this is true, this isn't just about Jerry Jones. This is all they ever talk about. Well, Jim Crow. There was Jim Crow. When was Jim Crow? Oh my gosh,
2.0.
man. Was it 70 years ago? Yeah, and that's why you need to give us all this power now and we need to kick you out of the public square. Because there was slavery.
Yeah, that
there
too.
was when was slavery? That was 150 years ago?
That's it?
That's the best you've got?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep talking about all the problems from over a century ago. We're going to keep pointing out the awful things that you're doing right in the here and now. We'll see who the people side with. We know who the people will side with. That's why they got to rig the system.
Oh.
That's why they feel that they've got to rig the system. Yeah. Because if the Democrats felt that they could win fair and square, they wouldn't have to rig the public square, and they wouldn't have to change all of the election rules in contravention of state constitutions.
Good point, Michael. Now, since Anna Navarro, for whatever reason, feels that she needs to bring up the past and ask people to be accountable and to own it and things of that nature, I wonder if this bootleg fake Republican feels the same way about all of the things that we run into concerning these Democrats. Like, for example, this picture right here with creepy, sleepy, sleazy, slimy, sloppy Joe standing right next to Robert Byrd, the former Ku Klux Klan Grand Poobah. Oh, and not to mention, he did eulogize him, too, at the funeral, called him a great friend. Oh, wait a minute. Since we digging up the past, I wonder if she's going to go ahead and ask Hillary Clinton to be accountable for this statement she made. I admire Margaret Sanger enormously. Her courage. What about her courage? Let's see. Because Hillary, she loved her. As a matter of fact, all Democrats love her. Her courage, her tenacity, her vision of what? Here's her vision right here. Colored people are like human weeds and need to be exterminated. There you go. So all of those precious black people that the Democrats claim that they love and things of that nature, and they're fighting against racism and stuff like that, Hillary Clinton, she admired Margaret Sanger, the lady who was responsible for Planned Parenthood and trying to, get rid of the black folks, placing them in all those black neighborhoods. And no wonder the black population's not growing and we got the highest abortion rates out of everyone else. But that means nothing to Hillary because she admired her. She admired her. And why isn't Anna Navarro, a.k.a. Miss Piggy, asking them to come out and be accountable for these statements that they made years ago? And why Joe Biden is in that picture holding up this man's hand, Robert Byrd, and eulogizing him and all of those things. I wonder. But see, she's not into that because one, she's a fake Republican. Two, she's a propagandist and she's paid to be on The View to do exactly what she's trying to do, which is stir the pot, demonize conservatives, and try to make scandals that aren't really scandals. So yeah, go ahead and try to bring up something out of this man's past, 60-something years ago, and see if that sticks. While all of this corruption is going on right up under Miss Piggy's nose, and that nose can't smell it. Unbelievable. Why do you have that pig nose if you can't smell all of this corruption in your own party? And I call them your own party because you're not a conservative. You're really a Democrat in disguise. Now, God bless y'all. God bless America. Unbelievable. Oh, Kermit. God bless y'all. God bless America. Don't forget to hit that like button. Share my videos. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all those good things. And please check out Extreme Teas, my sponsor. If you like their products, please click on the link below this video. Put Kevin in a promo code. You'll get a 20% discount. If you'd like to donate to Kevin's Corner, feel free. The links are below this video. If you want to be a part of my $2 a month club, also feel free to do that. All it entails is you simply dropping $2 a month into one of those links below the video. Or if you want, you can drop a nice big fat lump sum in there to offset the stuff that we know goes on with big tech. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Make sure that you are still subscribed. And finally, set your notification button to all because YouTube is playing games, y'all. Now, God bless you. God bless America. See y'all next time in Kevin's Corner.